Welcome to this management science tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to have a look at the economic order quantity model. In particular we are going to have a look at a supermarket, and this supermarket has got a demand of 10,000 pallets. The holding cost per pallet was determined to be 75 pence per year, so the annual holding cost. You have furthermore figured out that placing one order costs £150 regardless of the size of pallets delivered. Okay. So our task is first to figure out how many pallets should we order. What is the optimal order quantity? Optimality in the sense of minimum costs, minimum total cost. So how do we get the total cost in the first place? We are going to have a look at the holding cost. So if we don't have anything in the warehouse, we don't have any cost, and we say the costs linearly increase. So the more pallets we have got, the more we have to pay. So if we have got 10 pallets, then we have to pay £7.50. If we have got 100 pallets, then we have to pay £75. The ordering cost, the more often we order, the higher the costs are. So the lower the order quantity is, the more orders we have, and that means our ordering costs are very high, and if we just order a few times, the ordering costs are very low. So however, as we see already, these cost relationships are somehow contradictory. However, if we are adding them up, we get the total cost. So if we just look at the total cost, we can immediately see where the minimum is and determine our optimal order quantity. So if we put that into equations, this one, so the ordering cost is nothing else than CO times the frequency of orders, and the frequency of orders is nothing else than the demand divided by the quantity. So, and the holding cost is nothing else than the average inventory, which is Q half times the holding cost per unit. Okay, so our first task is this one. So what are we going to look at? We are going to determine the optimal order quantities, how many orders we have got per year. Well, then we need to figure out what are the working days per year, so that we get the cycle time when to place an order. And then we have a look at what are the ordering costs in total. And as an additional task, we will actually have a look at the practical implications if we really want to schedule these on a yearly basis. When do we order? So there are a couple of assumptions. One of them is that we are going to have a linear demand, that we have got instant replenishment, and this is going to continue. Good. So let's start with a blank Excel sheet.